I resigned as the chief results officer of my son's life. Hello, I'm Winter Orange. Welcome to another way to ask life. Ask real-life questions to AI and find lighter ways forward. That day, my son's final exam results came out. Math, 99. English, 96. Chinese, 98. He looked at his report card and said, "A little disappointing." I smiled and told him, "I think you did really well." But in that very moment, I froze. I asked myself, was that disappointment really his? Or was he sensing my expectations? That night, I sat there and suddenly did the math. These past 4 years, how much I had done for his learning. Morning reading since age 4, daily reads and math thinking, 1,000 books a year, classical Chinese, English, logic, sports, science, KT. I had done almost everything that was considered right. Yet I was getting more and more exhausted, and he was still anxious. A question suddenly surfaced. These past few years, was I working alongside his growth, or was I carrying the results for him? One day, I sent my questions to AI. I said, "Have I invested too much in my child's learning? Have I fallen back into that pattern of sacrifice myself for my child?" AI didn't comfort me. It only asked the one question. Was it the real source of your exhaustion? Is it that you've carried too much? Or that you're carrying something that was never yours to carry? I stared at the question for a long time. Suddenly, I saw it clearly. KT was his exam, but I bought the materials, I made the plans, I tracked the progress, I carried the anxiety. The right was his. I want to take the exam, but the responsibility was mine. I'll make sure you do well. I wasn't accompanying him in learning. I was carrying the consequences of his life for him. Then one day, I saw a completely different version of him. On his own, he was watching paper airplane video on YouTube. Before bed, excitedly explained the principles to me in English. His eyes were bright, and in that moment I understood. He wasn't lacking passion. He just didn't need me to live his life for him. After that day, I slowly let one thing go. I stopped carrying his report card, stopped worrying about his results, stopped using for your own good to shoulder his life for him. And strangely, I felt lighter, and so did he. One day, he said to me, "Mom, you seem happier lately." Later, I finally understood. My child's grades are not my report card. What I can give him is not her perfect life plan, but her mother who doesn't carry anxiety for him. If you are also a mother who can't help but work one step further, carry a little more for your child. Maybe you can ask yourself, are you accompanying your child's growth or carrying the consequences of their life? Because sometimes, what truly lightens us isn't an answer, but a different way of asking. Another way to ask life. Ask real-life questions to AI and find lighter ways forward. Ask differently, live differently.